What is up, Budget Billers? My name is Trail and we are here again to discuss the latest on passing the biggest stimulus package that we have ever seen. Hopefully by today, but if not, sometime this weekend. I hope. I really hope. Yesterday was another day of negotiating and finalizing some sticky topics included in this bill. Lawmakers said that they are really close to completing this bill, but still have to resolve a few sticky points. Hopefully they can figure it out soon so that we can get these stimulus checks. But also there is another big push on yesterday calling for President Biden to pause the student loan payments and interest accumulation for millions of people, as the current provision in place right now expires in 60 days. Also, the virus cases are continuing to go up every single day. We are now averaging about 50,000 cases per day in the United States. And these numbers are just going to keep going up, guys. The Biden administration, as well as local states, are debating the idea of requiring federal workers and employees to be vaccinated within the next 2 months. Let's go ahead and talk about it today. But if you are new to the channel, hey, welcome and glad to have you. We would appreciate it if you just subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you go ahead and hit the like button for us, it really helps out the channel. I try to bring you guys a new video every single day regarding the latest stimulus update news or the pandemic EBT information, as well as ways to make some free money. And as always, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and supporting this channel, but let's go ahead and jump right back into the video. Okay guys, first off, it is now Wednesday and we still don't have a final package on the infrastructure bill. I personally don't understand how they could be so far off from getting this thing done after they attempted to have that preliminary vote on this bill late last week. Then they tricked the American people into thinking that they would have this bill on Monday and that was going to be voted on. And that has yet to happen. But as late yesterday on Tuesday, lawmakers stated that the infrastructure deal is within reach. The bipartisan negotiators are working overtime to finalize their differences and to sign off on this $1.2 trillion bill. And here we are on Wednesday with still nothing. But considering we are Americans, we are very hopeful that we can get this thing done sometime today. And if not today, at least by Friday, which lawmakers hope that they are able to get this thing done by Friday as well, because Chuck Schumer already said that the lawmakers are ready to work through the weekend to get this deal done.
For years, Madam President, Republicans and Democrats have spoken about the need to invest more in our nation's infrastructure. We are a country the size of a continent. Every state has critical infrastructure demands. Bridges that need repair, railways that need maintenance, sewer systems that desperately need expansion and renovation. Over a month ago now, a bipartisan group of senators announced a deal with the White House on a framework for a bipartisan infrastructure bill, a breakthrough moment. Ever since, I have committed both publicly and privately to put that bill on the Senate floor. Unfortunately, last week, our Republican colleagues prevented the Senate from taking a procedural step to begin the debate. But I want to be very clear. I am fully committed to passing a bipartisan infrastructure bill. As a majority leader, I have the ability to move to reconsider the vote to begin debate on that bill this week.
Schumer said after 5 weeks of negotiations and an official handshake between the Republicans and the Democrats, a bipartisan bill is expected any day now. But of course, in order for this deal to happen, that means that they are expected to have lots of disagreements during the final stretch of the negotiations. The rumor on the street is that even though everyone is still on board and focused, challenges still remain. Lawmakers on Tuesday said that they have made progress and they are approaching the resolution to some of the issues that have become previous concerns. Chuck Schumer told reporters that we're getting close and I'm hopeful we can get this thing done soon. We're not there yet, but we're making progress. The number of issues has been narrowed down significantly. This is what Chuck Schumer said yesterday regarding the progress.
On infrastructure, we're making good progress on both tracks, the bipartisan infrastructure bill and the budget resolution with reconciliation instructions. We had a good discussion at lunch. We're doing all we can as a caucus to quickly achieve both tracks. If an agreement can be reached, and I'm very optimistic and hopeful it will be, senators should prepare to work through the weekend in order to finish the bipartisan infrastructure bill. As I've said from the beginning, we got a lot of work to do, but it's my intention to get both the bipartisan infrastructure bill and the budget resolution in the Senate passed before the conclusion of the work period.
But our effort on infrastructure is to make sure that that continues, that the momentum continues forward, creating new jobs and new opportunities for people across America. I salute the bipartisan group, but it's time to close the deal. I hope they can get it done soon. As Senator Schumer has said, we're going to stay until it is done, and I heartily support that statement on his part.
So there you have it, guys. They are going to stay at work or in Washington until they get this thing done. Now, typically, I would feel sorry for someone who has to work through the weekend to finish up a project. But considering we are talking about Congress here and how they have had another summer recess break starting in another week, I don't really feel that bad at all for them. These guys put this on themselves as they didn't do their jobs during those 5 weeks of negotiations. They claim to have come to an agreement on this bill, but they didn't have it all documented. It just makes no sense to me, but I am just a YouTuber who likes to post GIFs onto the screen. But anyways, guys, hey, we hope that they can get this thing done soon. Then they can move towards the stimulus package, which is what most of us really care about, right? Because the stimulus package is also known as the Americans Families Plan and now being referred to as the Human Infrastructure Plan, which means this package is for the people, which could also bring a fourth stimulus check or even monthly stimulus checks. So hopefully this process doesn't take too long to get this bipartisan bill done and then to follow in line with the fourth stimulus package and then more stimulus aid for the American people. Now I will keep you guys up to date as usual as I receive more information. In other news, student loan debt removal has sort of fallen off the radar lately. There have been many challenges to getting President Biden to forgive Americans of their student loan debt. Obviously, there are some concerns surrounding Biden doing this for some people and not for others. But this topic has been brought back up again in the news again on Tuesday with the help of Chuck Schumer, Elizabeth Warren, and Representative Ayanna Pressley. On Tuesday at a news briefing, they spoke about them urging President Biden to extend the pause on federal student loan payments and the interest accumulation. Currently, this halted provision is set to expire on September the 30th. As the pandemic continues to slowly calm down, Americans are still unable to make sufficient payments to their lien holder. Lawmakers are pushing President to cancel up to $50,000 per borrower in federal student loans. Now, Biden has responded to this suggestion multiple times in the past by saying that he really doesn't support the large amount of $50,000, but he does support $10,000 instead. Biden has previously called on Congress to forgive up to $10,000 per borrower in student loan debt. Schumer said that they have wrote multiple letters to President Biden urging him and the Biden administration to take action now and pause the student loan payments and interest accumulation and collections on all loans held by the Education Department. Failure to act would undermine our economic recovery. Now, this provision of the payments being paused does expire at the end of September. The Biden administration has yet to respond to this notion, but once they do, guys, I will keep you guys posted. And lastly, hey, these virus cases just continue to go up every day. The U.S. is averaging about 50,000 cases per day right now. Mind you, there are a ton of available vaccinations available right now as well. This is putting our economic recovery on halt as people are getting infected left and right. Even people that have been vaccinated are even getting the virus. But fortunately, they are not hospitalized. Is our economy getting ready to shut down again? I don't think we can survive another shutdown, guys. But in the meantime, cities are placing mask requirements for indoors. Los Angeles, California has just announced that they are going to make it mandatory to wear a mask when you're indoors. Now, even though some cities are asking for people to wear masks indoors again, the CDC also recommends indoor masks in high surge areas. Also, President Biden is planning to announce a vaccination requirement for the federal government on Thursday. This probably won't be the last mandate that we end up seeing, as these cases continue to rise and putting us all in a territory that we do not want to see again. Businesses and corporations and the federal government are taking new action to force people into getting vaccinated. The Veterans Affairs, New York City, and California all rolled out new vaccine mandates for government employees and healthcare workers. For people that haven't, there are plans to allow the next 2 months to get this taken care of, but the specifics are still being finalized. And then there is another option of workers being tested on a regular basis if they are not vaccinated. So I don't know about you, but I've heard stories from friends and family that have gotten tested and how they literally scrape your brain when they are testing you. I don't know if federal workers want to get their brain scraped every morning just to go back to work. But of course, some places are even able to swab your mouth for testing as well. Either way, I would just get the vaccine instead. It's just so much easier, guys. People end up getting the flu vaccine every year and people don't know what's in it, do they? It changes every year and you still end up getting the flu. I guess that's the same thing with this vaccine. But requiring vaccinations is going to take this into a political warfare, as majority of people from the Republican side believe this is just all they hoax. So, as if we are not already dealing with so many other things right now, this ramp up in virus cases could start a whole new war in the political scene. But I guess that's why America is built for tough. Anyways, guys, hey, hopefully on this next video, I can report to you that we finally have an infrastructure bill and when we can expect to be voted on. I will keep you guys posted as usual. But in the meantime, for those of you who already signed up for that Webull promotion that I told you guys about, where you can get 2 free stocks, hey, be sure that you make your deposit by July the 30th. And I just read where you can deposit as little as 1 penny. But don't be that guy, guys. Don't be that guy. At least deposit $1 if you don't have $5. But either way, hey, you should receive your 2 free stocks very soon. We do expect a new promotion to start on August the 1st, but we don't know exactly what that's going to be. But take advantage of this opportunity while you can and start making that free money. And what a great time, because I am about to upgrade this channel and start bringing to you stock picks and discussions so that we can all make some free money together. I will even be showing you guys my entire trading account if you guys are interested. And if you have any questions, hey, don't hesitate to ask them down below. Anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today, but this has been another 4th stimulus check update for today. If you enjoyed any of this information or found it to be useful, be sure to hit the like button for us. It definitely helps out a lot, and it also tells YouTube to share this video with others. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for me so that you can be a part of this community, and hit the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Again, as always, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.